Hello, this is Jens Nickel. I'm the editor-in-chief of Elektor, and as always I'm going around on the Electronica to see interesting things. And here I'm at one of the biggest booths of the show, the Aero booth. And Aero is known as a distributor, but of course it's not only a distributor, and Jamie can say more about this. Aero isn't just a distributor for components and modules. You are always showing solutions. So we are here in the autonomous machines area. So maybe you can say something about that, what we can see here.
Yeah, absolutely, of course we can. Yeah, and I think you're right in what we said around, Aero is continuing to develop what we offer around not just the component distribution piece, not just around the supply chain piece, but also more about how we help our customers on the solution element, and we help through design and design services capabilities. So that's something that we can offer. So what we see here today is this is a customer that we've been working closely with over the last few years. It's a Swiss-based company called Leica, and effectively what they wanted to do, they have a handheld LiDAR sensor unit, and the company itself is used for 3D mapping solutions. So quite often it's for mapping large buildings or mapping intricate objects where they want to create either a digital twin or they're looking to put something into the metaverse. The product itself is effectively an autonomous drone, and it allows it to self-fly around large buildings, large objects without, with anti-collision avoidance, with full mapping capabilities, but it also has LTE, Wi-Fi, 4G and coming 5G solutions to be able to transmit the data of where it is and the data coming off it back down to a cloud service where they do a lot of rendering and 3D mapping of that product.
So this is not actually a prototype showing something. This is really a product Leica is always selling.
So this is available today on the market.
Yeah.
So inside it is some fairly complex technology that we've helped them with. It's Qualcomm Snapdragon is the heart of this product. In fact, what makes it really interesting is just before Electronica, Time magazine listed this as one of the top 20 technical innovations globally that they see related to this. So this is a product that is available today.
How long can it fly?
So I believe they can fly for about an hour and a half. Okay. That's my understanding from what it is, which is a lot.
For a drone.
That's right. Yes. And then obviously it comes back, it has a replaceable battery pack that you can then put back in and it goes back up again.
So and start it again. Yeah.
Correct, yes.
Okay. Then you have, of course, other things.
Yes,
in
sure.
this area.
Would you like to carry on through?
Yes. Yeah, this is Morten from Aero, and you can say a lot about this. What can we see here?
Yes, so this is actually, and we're still in the autonomous machine area and also artificial intelligence. So there's a lot of focus on artificial intelligence, and this is actually a camera which is able to record football matches live. So it's built-in artificial intelligence, so it's utilized in the Nvidia platform to actually do what we call, artificial intelligence on the edge. So it can actually stream live football matches and then follow the ball and stream it to whoever want to follow the ball. So this is very much for even professional, but also semi-professional clubs to analyze games and everything.
I see. So they have more than one of these devices in the field?
The interesting part about this one is that the first generation was actually basically a high-definition camera that recorded a football match. Then the video was sent into the cloud, and then all the artificial intelligence was happening in the cloud. And then maybe 2 hours later, you could see the video that was following the ball, know exactly the number of goals, etc., etc. Now with artificial intelligence, with the power of the Nvidia platform, you can do that live, on the edge, so you can stream live matches like this. So that's the big step forward with this.
Maybe that's the future of soccer games. So we don't need a referee anymore.
Yeah, maybe. But that's not for me to decide. But it's absolutely something which is used.
Okay.
For a lot of football clubs around. It's a Danish company and it's very successful. They are selling a lot of these.
Do you know by heart how expensive this device is?
I think it's not exactly. I don't want to put a price on it, but it's the device itself is not that expensive. So it's like a service model as well. So you pay for the service on a monthly basis. Combined with you have to buy the hardware, but it's in the 1 to 2K euro for the hardware itself, and then the rest is the C fee for whatever package you sign up for.
Is there somewhere a computer where you have to receive these pics, or is it a dedicated machine?
No, that's inside here.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the Nvidia power that is making that.
It's also recording inside this device.
Yes.
Yeah, I see.
So it's recording, it's analyzing, and then streaming the video stream onto the platform where you can then follow the game live.
Yeah, now we are in the area electrification is everything. And Jamie, the name says everything, electrification. What do you show here in this area?
Yeah, sure. So as I mentioned before, you're now here in the technology zone for electrification for everything. This is where we're trying to showcase, the real conversion of machines, products from either some other form of energy to electrification. We've got a really exciting new product here from a company called Stark Future.
Cool, yeah.
This is a Stark Varg motorbike. It's a motocross bike. And the background to it is that the owner of the company and their philosophy is that they wanted to create a motocross bike that is as usable as a petrol motocross bike, but with the added benefit that it's actually more powerful than a petrol motocross bike. And I mentioned, it's a lot quieter as well in that space.
Okay, because it's not a normal electric motorbike. There are some gimmicks in it.
Yeah, there are. I'm not sure they would call it gimmicks, but you are right. There are some features that it can do.
Features.
And that is
functions.
that I think so. What it has the ability to do is it can simulate existing petrol bikes. So it can act as though it's a 250cc two-stroke. It can simulate the power and torque curves for a 250cc four-stroke and a 400 four-stroke. So if you're used to that idea, or if you want to ride a bike like that because it's similar to what you've used on a petrol bike, then this can simulate that, as well as turning all of that off and just having max power, max fun on this type of product.
But the feeling is, of course, completely different if you sit on an electric motorbike because of the torque.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
and this bike can simulate the behavior of
a petrol ice bike. Exactly. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, and it's actually used in races at the moment.
So I think it's in the process of being used. As you can see, probably on the back video, if you're picking that up, there is some professional riders have tested this to extreme. So it absolutely fits the profile to be a racing bike. I think the challenge is right now, because, as you mentioned before, electric bikes have, electric cars and bikes have almost instantaneous torque and a very flat torque curve. You end up in a situation where you may find that this bike actually outpowers or outperforms a petrol bike. So it would have to race in its own class against other electric bikes.
Okay, thank you.
No problem, thank you.
Yeah, Morten, now we are in the smart everything area, and everything that means also shopping. And here's a nice solution facilitating buying something. You can say something about these T-shirts?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is a company in Denmark that have invented the usual tag for clothes. That normally when you in the current experience, you go to the counter and the assistant take it off and throw it in the bin, and there needs to be someone in the shop. So but for future retail experience, this is actually wireless. So it comes with an app to give you a shopping experience where basically you can use your app. You can, you have your credit card details installed already, and then you simply say, hey, I want to buy this one, and then pair it with it, click it. Then you take the tag off and throw it in the bin, and then you go with the clothes that you wanted or decided to buy.
And you already paid?
Yes, you already paid. So
nice.
A little bit like self-service shops, as you see more and more coming up. So, but now for clothes and with the tag system.
Are there already shops using this system?
Yes, there are. So a lot
clothing
of
shops.
Yes, So there's a lot of retail companies that are really interested in moving this direction.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.